Hello, it's going to be a quick guide for a Poison Necromancer. I'm gonna show you the skills and items, and then we're gonna do a quick chaos run and some map just to show the gameplay. Okay, so to start I'm running the full Trang-Oul set with poison facets in every slot possible. As you can see, the boots are the Sandstorm tricks because of the faster hit recovery, because I want to hit the 86 breakpoint. The weapon is Death's Web, just for the minus poisoned enemy resistance. Right now I have a minus 99 poison resistance, so I don't have to curse anything, only the immune mobs. And then from rings, I want to hit the 48 FCR breakpoint. So I have 20 on gloves, 20 on ring, and 10 on amulet. My end game goal is like amulet with 18 FCR, BK with 10 FCR, and then I can switch this ring to a wisp protector, because the 10% damage from the wisp is going to be like plus 3 skills or even more in terms of damage, and also some lightning absorb on top of it. As for skills, you max all 3 poison skills, then you do enough in curse to have level 18 lower resist. I have 20 because I just didn't respec. After I get some gear upgrades, I'm gonna do it soon probably. Then you max the convocation for teleport, and you need plus 14 all skills from your gear, so you can have a level 34 convocation for the max, the lowest possible cooldown. It's 0.5 seconds. You actually want 10 cooldown on your boots, so you can lower the convocation to 0.4 instead of 0.5. But I'm unlucky with this, like, so far. So yeah. And then the rest of your points go into the bone wall to boost your bone armor. As for damage, I'm close to max. Like you can see, I have a plus 20 here, plus 10, plus 15. That's actually a nice trick. You want the 10% poison damage enchant corruption on the shield, so then you can add one socket with Lejuk quest and get plus 15 poison damage from the shield instead of getting a plus 10 like in this one, because you don't need that much minus enemy poison resistance if you use Death Web. Like, there's no point to have more than 99, because the lowest you can't lower the monster resistance below 0. So like the 99, it's the most you want, because when the monster has 100, he's immune, so you're gonna curse him anyway. So yeah, I have like pretty much max, close to max damage possible. I just need the wisp, and then I can get plus 1 skill on this amulet. I don't want to corrupt it yet, because if I'm gonna break it, I don't have anything as a replacement. But yeah. And right now my damage is 32k from the Desecrate, and Poison Nova is 24. Basically you never use the Desecrate at this point. It's only for few elites and for the bosses like Diablo and bosses on the maps. So yeah, let's show the chaos run first. For chaos, you are not using the revives. In revives I just got 1 point here, so I can get 5 of them. So for chaos, I just use only the bone armor and the golem, because there's like a chaos runs is like 2 minutes with all the town stuff and etc. So just no point wasting time, like 15 seconds to cast the Desecrate and the revives. Just you don't need this in chaos. And the reason I'm using the Blood Golem is to keep the mercs and the revives alive better, because you don't... I don't need the insight from Iron Golem, because I have you have mana and life after each kill from this weapon, so yeah, you don't need the insight. So I just keep the Blood Golem. Oh, and for mercs, I'm using a Steel Shade with the attack speed melee splash jewels to hit the breakpoints. Treasury, but I wanted to place it for Fortitude, but I just don't have it yet. And Doom as weapon for the freeze aura and like pretty good damage boost. With Doom and 30 attack speed on a helmet, you don't need any attack speed from the chest to hit the best breakpoint with a Treasure. So yeah, let's start with the Chaos. It basically takes like 2 minutes, and I kill like all the elites on the way to Chaos, if there are any. As you can see, I'm always recasting the bone armor pretty often. Like every time I hear that I got a couple of hits. So basically you just teleport Nova. It's actually important to play with sounds, because you are getting so many off-screen kills, so you can hear the rune drops and charm drops. Especially on maps. Like, the sound doesn't matter that much in Chaos, because you go every way twice, so you will see the drops. Okay, we can have a tier 3 map. And, only in tier 2 you can't kill every mob, like the skeletons, you can't break their immunities, you just ignore them. Tier 3 is a bit tricky, because there's 2 kind of monsters that got the immunity, so it's important to cast the lower resistance first. But as you're gonna see, the neck is quite tanky and it's pretty hard to die. So I'm gonna get my 5 revives. You want only the odors. And let's go. Tier 3 map is usually like 15 minutes. Tier 2 is like 8. Tier 4 is actually easier than Tier 3, but it's pretty hard to get the Tier 4 mobs. Like, they are pretty rare. I'll just ignore him. Oh, misclick. Always try to TP close to the walls, because even with that much FCR and faster hit recovery, sometimes you can just get stuck if you teleport in the middle of the room. Oh. That's what I mean with don't TP on in the middle of the room. That was close. And here's the boss. Make sure to kill all everything around first, and then you can solo the boss. He's like no problem there. Just make sure your merc don't die. Yeah, tier 3 again. Never lucky. Too much load, I have to TP. I usually never TP to town, I just like try to get only one, like never TP to town in the middle of the map. But sometimes you just get too many drops. Make sure you always have TP inside the map, otherwise when you die you can't get, enter again. And actually when you die it's not hard to recover your body. You can just play it safe with the Desecrate, like without any items, and you can usually clean the room. The advantage is that usually you don't leave any monsters behind you, or just a few, so it's easy to get to your body. I guess that's it. As you can see, the map alone is like 15 minutes or something like that. Thanks for watching. I hope it's helpful for someone. If you want to see more gameplay, just let me know. See ya.